Hey y'all, happy Sunday. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that has now subscribed to my channel. Yay us. And everybody that's watched my videos. High five. Bow. And today will be part 2. I just fixed this eyelash, but today will be part 2 of my ex-husband's situation. I want to show y'all something though. I got these from Amazon. Do you see these? These are nails. Let me show y'all. I bought the matte. These are the matte ones. And these are the shiny ones. And they come with toenails right here. These are so cheap. For days when you don't want to go and sit and wait to get your, like around the holidays, get your nails did. But in my case, too broke to get your nails did. So, and these toenails, so they match the matte nails right here. Girl, when you broke, ain't got no money, go with Amazon. I think these was like $7.90 some. And these probably, my daughter got these for me, so I don't know how much they was. But I also got these for $7 some. It's a whole lot of them in there. Look at that. It's a whole lot of them in there. Look. That's a lot. Cheap. Probably spend like $5 or $6 for these. And when I turn this heat off, I'ma start doing my nails. So I'm in my bedroom. And the toenails also came with the glue that you can paint on like nail polish. 2 of these files, this file, and these little jellies, just in case you want to stick them on instead of glue them on. You can use these little jellies. And I'm gonna use this little pack to wipe my nails out. Turn that down, Troy. Wipe my nails off. Get them ready. It was a little pack of jellies in there. But anyway, thanks for coming back. Oh yeah, these was in there to push your nail back. Thanks for coming back, guys. I'm gonna be talking about part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, please go watch. Please subscribe. Please thumb up my videos. Come chill with your girl and live real life. So, I'm gonna file my nails down as I talk to y'all so I can put my nails on. Happy holidays to everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope your family's getting together for the holidays, because mine certainly are. Sometimes y'all don't understand what I'm saying. I'm a little country. Don't even worry about it, baby. Don't even worry about it. Don't let it worry you. Yeah. But, yeah. So me and my daughter's getting together and cooking. My little boo coming from out of town. He live in Houston. So, hey, those are good times. But anyway, let's get to the story. So if you haven't watched the first video, go and watch, because this video will just have you lost. I was married for 17 years. We were together for 21, just to refresh. And I found out that my husband was on the DL. And that's how our marriage ended. But before we got to that part, we had to live it. So, and the first one I left off, I went up to his job. He was working as a manager at Popeyes. And I had found out some information about him and another manager that works there. So they had been texting each other, probably messing around. I don't know. But the tapes that I found also had something to do with Popeyes, because the guy he said he was going to hang out with worked at Popeyes as well. And he said he was going over there to play the game, but came back with these tapes that he said accidentally got into his book bag where the game was at. So y'all see I'm just painting it on there. Just painting it on there. Oh, I ain't even picked my nail size yet. I'm just moving too fast. But yeah. So I think I'm going to do the green, the hunter green in here, guys, is so bomb. You see that? And those are the ones I put on at first. So bomb. But these are also bomb. Those are green. But you see that matte on there? I should have cut the light on. But ooh, these right here too. These are so fire. These the brown. Should I do those, guys? I wanted to do the burgundy though. Let me show y'all the burgundy. See that? Bomb. So I think we're gonna do the burgundy. Or should I do the brown? I don't know. Should I do the brown? I'm gonna do the brown, y'all, because the brown looks so fire. I'm gonna show them to y'all when I'm done. But anyway, back to the story. So I gets up there. I see her. He didn't let her know I was coming, so he's up there trying to get her to leave the store before I make it there, because he know me, right? He know me. I'm in my 20s. He know me. So I make it up there. I see her trying to go through she was trying to leave off the lot, but when she saw me, she goes and gets in the drive-thru to try to make like she's in the drive-thru. Like I don't know who she is and I don't know her car, right? Right. I don't really like this glue, y'all, because you can't put enough on there. And them nails don't be sticking. But the first time I used it, it was great because the nails was sticking. I think I be putting them too big. They be too big. But yeah, so I go around there. I confront her in the drive-thru. He see me outside, and I could hear his teammates saying, "Oh, your wife's outside. Your wife's outside." So he comes running outside, but not before I'm over in her driver window like, "Why you trying to leave? You knew I was coming. You messing around with my husband, but you can't, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to stay here and have a conversation about it, but you can sneak around with him, but you don't want to have a conversation about it. So if it's not true, why you trying to sneak and run away?" So he comes out and he like, "Oh, leave that woman, leave her alone. Go home. What's your problem?" Da, da, da. I said, "You my problem and she my problem." Because that eyelash got me looking like I had a lazy eye. But because why are y'all texting and doing all this and it ain't about work? You know what I mean? Like, it's not about work. Y'all messing around. Them days when I used to come to pick you up and you weren't coming out and she was up in here, what was y'all up in here doing? Right? So after all of that, I hit him in the face. I swung on her over in the car. And after that, after me and him got our little tussle on, he I told him, I don't even, this is glue, y'all. I might have to get up and find some more glue. Is it any in there? Yeah, it's some in there. I don't understand why it's not. But yeah, so I told him, go get your, you don't work here no more. I'll meet you at home, da-da-da-da. He goes back up in the store. I gets in the car. I leave. I go home. A few minutes later, he shows up at home. I say, today was your last day working there. Because if you don't know how to not mess around with your coworkers, you can't work there. You know? So, he agreed he wouldn't work there no more. We done called ourselves working it out, right? I'm thinking that's the only problem I got, right? Y'all see it? It's cute, ain't it? See it? Is it, y'all? I should have pushed the stuff up, right? The cuticles. But he get home, and so we having a conversation again about it. And he steady saying he wasn't messing with her, da-da-da-da. I'm telling him I seen the text messages. I got the bill. I got the calls and all of that. And so it happened so long ago, guys. I just know that we had to have worked it out because we wind up moving, call ourselves starting over. Oh, shoot, that hurt. Call ourselves starting over. I think I'll be putting, the nails I be putting on there probably be too big. Called ourselves starting over. And so we wound up moving to a house that we was rent to own. It was a refurbished home, I guess. They had went in and redid everything. But yeah, and stuff was good for a little while. And then one day I just got a phone call from, it was on his phone. So he and I taking a shower. Somebody just kept calling the phone. So I picked the phone up. I'm like, hello? Some man on the phone like, hey, may I speak to Cleo? I almost said his name. I said, may I ask who's calling? He was like, such and such. And I was like, I ain't never heard of him before. So I was like, where you know him from? And he was like, oh, I met him in a club. Mind you, we don't go to clubs. Never have. And so I was like, what club? He was like, oh, a club in St. Louis, da-da-da-da-da. It was such and such day. Now, it's a day when he's supposed to be at work. He was supposed to be at work. But he had some club. I think that one too big, y'all. But he had some club, meeting some man. Oh, wait a minute now. I almost got that mixed up. He's at a club, meeting some man. And so I say, well, this is his wife. And I was like, you couldn't have met my husband in a club because he's married. And if he ain't at work, he at home. So I don't know when you may have got him mixed up with somebody or something like that. And he was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Get the heck out of here. I said, okay. So then I goes to the bathroom door. I'm like, hey, some man called your phone and said he met you in a club. He was like, oh, I don't know nothing about that. He was like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. I sat there and had a whole conversation with him. I said, he said he met you in a club and got your number. I said, he said, oh, no, he must have got me confused with somebody. Me again. Okay. You my husband. I'm going to trust what you're saying. So, we go on about our day. All of this is like different episodes that happen, guys, throughout the relationship. So, And I'm trying to like keep it in order. I'm going to show y'all these nails though. These nails gonna be fire. But yeah, so I brushed that off. Then we wind up, then nothing else come up until we moved to another part of Illinois. When we moved to the other part of Illinois, we was walking a house one day. And walking the house that we was going to move in because the guy had remodeled this house as well. But it was in a different part of Illinois. I'm not going to say where, but a different part of Illinois. And we're walking the house looking at how nice the man had remodeled the house or whatever. And I just happened to look up beside my husband's neck like, maybe I'm tripping. I gotta be tripping. So I look upside his neck and he got a whole hickey on his neck, guys. A whole passion mark right here on his neck. I say, what is that on your neck? He was like, what? And I was like, on your neck right there. I say, it looked like a passion mark. He was like, oh, no, it couldn't be a passion mark. What you mean? What you mean? Start rubbing on it and stuff. And he also wore like this little chain I had gotten. It was like a little flat chain, gold chain. He was like, maybe my chain pinched me or something. And I was like, no, your chain couldn't have pinched the circle on your neck. I say, that's a passion mark. He was like, oh, it couldn't be a passion mark. I say, that's a passion mark. So you gonna tell me what's up or what's going on? He got all quiet, guys. It got weird. And he just would not say anything. Y'all see him? I just need a little oil on my cuticles and I'm good. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Yeah, so yeah, we got into it then. He wound up leaving, I wound up leaving. I don't remember how we got back together, but I was destined to make this marriage work. So I know it had to be on my behalf that I probably called him and probably was like, look, we need to talk about this. We married, and we talked it out, whatever. But we did wind up getting counseling, guys, and we also wound up taking a trip to work on our marriage and stuff like that. And the next thing I'm going to tell you is about when we came back from the trip. So we had talked and was in agreement that if anything was to come up, or if I ever felt uncomfortable, would you stop? If I ever felt uncomfortable with him doing something, that it was okay for me to check his phone. So, and he knew I never liked doing that. So he was counting on that I wasn't going to do that. But I wound up doing it because my mother-in-law told me, she said, you got to stop ignoring stuff. You need to stop not checking things and being okay with everything. And so I actually checked his phone this time. And now that'll be, yep. When we moved into the house, we did wind up moving into the house. We did wind up getting back together, and stuff was good. Like, stuff would be good, guys, for a while, and then stuff would just go down the drain. That's just how it was. And when it was good, it was good. But didn't I ask you to stop doing that, Troy? And when stuff was good, it was good. So that's way too little. That's going to hurt. And another thing, guys, don't put these nails on too little. Because when that glue dries, it pinches the crap out of your finger. Ooh. I ain't good at this. But when it was good, it was good. When it was bad, it was bad. So we actually wound up moving it. This feels like it's gone. tighten up on me, but there it go. And so he we wound up moving into the house. We wound up, working everything out. Everything was going good. And then the next weird thing that happened was one morning he got up and said he was gonna go down and make breakfast. We had a little foster child. We wound up I was upstairs getting him ready. And mind you, we had 4 daughters of our own, but we had a little foster kid. I was upstairs getting him ready. He was downstairs cooking breakfast. And his phone landed on the side of the bed, just going off once again. Bzz, 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 bzz. I picks up the phone. It's text messages. He's saying, "Good morning, baby." I'm thinking it's a female the whole time. I promise you. I never crossed my mind it could be a man. Good morning, baby. Da-da-da. Hope you had a good night. I'm like, who is this? So I calls the number and they pick up and they like, hey. And I was like, who is this? Then they got quiet and they just held the phone. Then they hung it up. I said, okay. So then I sent a text message. I was like, who is this? I say texting and calling my husband's phone. And they did not respond, as if they knew about me or they was just as shocked as I was. And I go downstairs, confront him about that. I wound up breaking his phone, throwing it, just saying how tired I was of the BS. And that argument led to him moving out and staying with his mom for a while. Yeah. And I do believe when we did finally get back together, we wind up moving again. Fresh start. But we actually moved this time because he did all that remodeling in that house and did not clean the vents. So it was mold in the vents. The little foster baby that we had was getting sick and having a lot of breathing problems, and we found out it was mold in the vents. So he actually moved us into another one of his houses. But anyway, yeah, so it will be a part 3 to this, y'all, because I know y'all tired of hearing this crap. But I'm gonna finish my nails and let y'all see it. But we did wind up moving into another house. While we was at the other house, though, we did take trips. We got therapy. We did all of that. And for why? And for what? When you could have just told me what it really was. I'm still thinking it's a woman. I'm still thinking. But don't get me wrong. He was cheating on me with women, too. Yes, sir. He was cheating on me with women, too. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm putting too big a nail on my fingers. But yeah. So I'm gonna show y'all my nails. And he now lives by himself. I divorced him. And did. But it's a part 3 that led up to the divorce. I was tired, y'all. It was time for me to try to rebuild my life and move on. I feel like I stayed in that marriage because of my 4 daughters. I didn't want to have another man over my daughters. And that's the reason I stayed, because the cheating I felt like went on even when we was dating. So, yeah. And I stayed because at first I was trying to make my marriage work because I wanted to be married to this man. And then it turned in me staying for my children because I didn't want anybody else over my daughters. You know? So, you sacrifice and put up with a lot for your children. And that's exactly what I did, because they didn't ask to be here. Yep. I'm almost done. I'm going to show y'all how good these nails look. Then y'all can go get y'all some. Then when you broke, or you just don't feel like going to the nail shop, I ain't gonna say a lot of y'all, I'm broke. It is. Don't look at me like that. I am broke. That's what I said. Y'all see him? Look, I ain't even got one on the thumb. I ain't even got none on the thumb. Y'all see him? Quit playing with me. Quit playing with your girl. And I ain't got no discount code, y'all. I'm trying to do my thing. And if I did, I'd give it to y'all. I wouldn't be like that. I wouldn't. But y'all don't need one for these. They so cheap. And they look good. I'll find a nail that ain't too big. If you put one on there too big, it's gonna pop off. It's gonna pop off. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to find other stuff to do with y'all because let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. What do I always tell y'all? I'm not about to be eating all that food. Buck my back up. Then who gonna debuck it? Because soon as people lose weight in their back, they got something to say about somebody else. These things look so good, y'all. Go playing with me. Hey, y'all, let me be cute. I've been divorced for 7 years. I've been divorced for 7 years. My daughters are grown. Yep. I know y'all looking like you ain't got no grown ass daughters. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do. I'm gonna tell y'all why I look young. I'm gonna give y'all my regimen. Lies. I ain't got no damn regimen. But yeah, y'all. We go to nails again. Look at all them colors. We got the fall colors. We got a couple of summer colors up in here. Look at the nails. Quit playing with it. I got some nails that my G baby got me for my birthday. My birthday just passed, so she got me some Halloween nails. I wore one set. I probably wore them on here. Y'all probably seen them. But here go the other set. Y'all see them? See that? With the bats and the ghosts on there. Let me turn them up like this. I'm gonna take them out. Let me take them out so y'all can see them. Look. Her auntie made these nails. Like she make them. You could tell her what kind of designs you want. And she'll make you some nails. Yep. So. So that is that. I did them little 1-2s. And did. Don't forget my little toenails. I normally don't put toenails on unless I'm about to wear some heels or something like that. Other than that, or it's the summertime. But baby, right now I'm wearing tinted shoes. I'm wearing track shoes. Because, baby, that did not sound right, but that's okay. Don't be like that. Yep. All this go in this little bag. It came with this little bag, so I'm gonna put it all back in here. One of my babies making all that noise over there in that corner. But yeah, what y'all up to today? What y'all doing for the holidays? Leave me some comments. Like my video. Share it. And be great. Until next time, be great.